Hey guys, I just want to talk about my racks and whatnot that I have on my trailer. I bought a number of different things this year for the trailer, and I just wanted to show what kind of racks and whatnot that I run. I also so we'll start out with this toolbox. I do not know the brand of this box. I will leave a link in the description to so you all can check this thing out. I think it was about $75 for this box, and it's a pretty good sized box, as you can see. But I do believe the guy from Countryside Lawns, I've been subscribed to him for probably a few years now, and I cannot think of his name. You all, some of y'all that watch me probably see him or know him. He's big on Walker mowers, or was. He's talking about switching to other stuff now. But I think he uses boxes that are similar to this. That's probably where I got the idea from. But I did spray paint the top with flat black because the shiny aluminum will absolutely blind you. But never had a single problem with this thing. It's barely got any rust on it at all. The latch has a little bit of surface rust. And I have kept the locks kind of sprayed with a little WD-40, and I think that's helped a lot in the hinges and whatnot. But very tight box, very good quality box for what it is. Works perfect for me. As you may see, I do have it on the fender of my trailer. But and this is the passenger side of the trailer. I'll show probably a more wider view here in a minute, but I'll go on to what I have next. Next up, I have these trimmer racks. Again, I don't know the brand name of these. These are a very cheap, like off-brand. These was like another $75 or something there. When I bought this trailer, I took my racks off my little trailer. These are those original racks. I did end up buying racks for it, trimmer racks for that trailer, and I got a winch that I'm going to put on it too. I just ain't got around to it. I will leave a link in the description for these racks as well if you want to check them out. I've had these for about 2 or 3 years, probably 2 years now, and I love them. The trimmers can spin completely over with enough vibration and whatnot, but I've never had a problem with my trimmers not wanting to run because they've been flipped over. I've had more trouble with them vapor locking for being out in the sun than anything. And I do have the Darwin's grip on my primary trimmer. My helper uses the combi. And this trailer does come with a spare tire rack, and y'all probably seen over there on the front that the tire is over there. I'll get to that in a minute. I do have a brand new Sure cage. I actually lost this part to my original Sure cage, and yes, this is loose. The bolt and nut is very tight, but for whatever reason, I think I used the wrong type of bolt and it wasn't tightened down very much or completely, but it is secured on there. I need to look into that sometime in there, but I did buy a new Sure cage, and I used the 2.2 gallon Sure can for my mixed gas. This is a Buyer's multi-tool rack that I use for my handheld blower. For my old trailer, I used a milk crate. I cut like that right there. I cut a slot on one side for the tube to fit down in, and I just used a milk crate to hold my blower in, and it wasn't even bolted or clamped down to the trailer. It was just zip tied. I ran it for 2 years like that and never had a single problem. Now this spare tire holder, I bought this, which a lot of people will say, well, that's certainly a waste of money. Like I say, I know some people probably think that's a waste considering the trailer came with a spare tire mount on it. I hate where that one's at. I just despise where that spare tire mount is at, and I'm going to probably end up cutting it off or something eventually, but so I got this so I can have my trailer tire with me. I ran all year when I did pull this trailer. Ran all year without a spare tire, and I'm probably just lucky that I didn't have a flat or something. But next rack, I've got this 5-gallon Igloo cooler, a buyer's rack for it, just a basic 5-gallon cooler rack. Now, I only carry one 5-gallon jug of gas with me, and this is a buyer's rack. You probably notice over here, I've got my other jugs. I leave them here. I just put them there so they won't be in the floor in the way. I've been working on a lot of projects here in the garage this winter so far. Then, of course, I made a video about this recently. This is the blower rack that I got off of Shane with DLT Lawn Care. Got it mounted back here on the fender. And then this, I added this after I hurt my back. This is a Rackham double barrel chain driven tailgate assist. This is just a one-sided tailgate assist, and I love it so far. My only complaint is the trailer's fault. Where this is out so far, the chain will rub the end of it when you let the gate all the way down. But so far so good. I love that gate assist. And then as you can see right there, I have on both mowers is a 2-pack Ericsson, I do believe the brand. You can kind of see it there, it's a little wore off. It comes with the chocks and the straps. It's a 2-pack. I've got one on each mower to help hold them down. And that is it for the equipment that I have mounted on my trailer. In my toolbox, I have a little 12-volt battery hooked to your battery type air compressor. I think it needs the chuck replaced. I'm not sure. I actually found it on a bridge. The ends were cut off of it. I just got a little extra wire and some gator clips, and it works fine. I've actually had to use it a couple times. But I got that. I got trimmer line, some bar and chain oil, brush blades for my weed eaters, jumper cables, just various odds and ends that you typically find on a lawn care trailer setup box. In this box, and of course tire plug kit, which luckily I've never had to use. But that's pretty much it for what I have on my trailer. If y'all have any questions about what I have or whatever, just let me know in the comments section. Just let me know in the comment section below. I thought at one time about going to all green touch, but I doubt that I ever will. The only thing at this point that I would want to upgrade to green touch would be my trimmer racks, but I've changed that way of thinking anymore. I just don't think it's worth anymore trying to get them racks for this trailer or for my business in general. Oh yeah. And I have the Buyer's backpack blower rack. That piece of rebar is on there with a cable clamp. I use that to hold the tube when I was using it, and it works all right. I didn't trust it because the blower just hangs by that hook, and I just didn't trust it to not break my blower or something there at some time. I did run the bungee kind of around and under and then back up to hold the blower to the rack and upward. So, and it worked fine like that. My helper couldn't exactly grasp the idea of how I would do it. So if he was the one to get the blower off, he would just kind of put it around it. But that's fine. There's no problem with him or whatever. But I will be putting that on my little trailer. I do have I think it's a 5x12 trailer. Y'all look back at my videos. I made a video about buying it. You can see what it is, and I had this toolbox on the tongue and the racks on one side, just various whatever. But right now it's going to have. I've got the original Sure Cage on it still yet. I'm going to probably manufacture some sort of a part. I've never gotten around to getting in touch with Green Touch about getting a replacement for that thing, and if I end up having to pay for it, I'm just going to build one. I'm just going to make a part to make it work and just use it. But say if I have a mower down, I'm not going to pull this tandem trailer just to pull one mower. So I'm going to outfit that trailer back out with most of what I had on it. I'm going to put that blower rack on it. I've already got the milk crate on it. I've got the Sure Can holder on it that I have to make the part for. I've got a brand new set of trimmer racks on it. Only thing it's missing is a cooler rack and a gas can rack, and really those things I don't care to throw them in the back of the truck. Some people would say that was a waste to buy the trimmer racks just to put on that trailer when it's going to be just for a backup, but I just want them back on there because if I have to use it, it's a good time saver, I think. Instead of trying to get in the back of the truck to get stuff, you can just grab them off the rack and go. But anyway, that's what I got. That's my trailer setups, I guess you could say. Talking about my equipment on my trailers. And if y'all enjoy this, just comment down below if you have any questions or comments or whatever. And I'll see y'all later.